We are about to figure out which one of our teams from the Western European region is about to be the first team to be qualified.
So, let's rush. Okay, so now that's the new build, yeah, on Enigma. You rush, let's.
It's a clarity gank in the mid lane, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, this is the benefit of having Enigma. Enigma doesn't really need you.
He is going off. In a bit of trouble. They've already used the Searing Chains here. TICKLES is going to rotate on over. Nearly a phenomenal cogs play there. It still might be good enough, honestly, with the Spark Rape. Lornoff turns, he gets the kill. And that makes this next engagement a little bit scarier. This is going to be close. I'm not sure who's exactly going to live here. The Rocket Flare slow actually nearly condemning them both. But these Spark Rays, wow. That was unlucky.
So quick.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
I mean, this is the reason why this hero is so freaking.
Seb almost
look at
died.
He almost died. Just like that.
Ooh. Forced him to use the wand with the stick. No way, Seb.
Where's
No way. No
Oh, no,
way.
he died.
Oh,
my God.
Wow. That's a move right there. Careful here, Ari. Wanting to try and go for the steal, but they were expecting him. He's still going to be able to steal it anyway, so pretty big win for him. He definitely needed that Wisdom Rune because he's just been having a pretty tough time with the rotations thus far. Okay, that's interesting. I'm trying to think of another hero that would move around the map very quickly that you just don't see very well. But the scaling part, that's where you get me. TICKLES will fall victim here to the Yuragi Twin Gate rotation. Whisper has the level 3 Eidolons now, ready to deal some good damage to the tower.
Yeah, there's a Vlad's already completed, so this is going to be a very, very strong Enigma. He's going for a more active build, like with the Gyro and Timber being both like greedier heroes. Force, he's out of mana, has a Soaring soon.
Yeah, but there's no Eclipse here, so it's actually kind of a hard kill with just the Luna right clicks and a level 1 Lucent Beam. Yeah, this is a farming build for Luna, not a magic damage dealing build. In lane, though, there's magic damage dealing builds on top of TICKLES, who is going to go down. The Chakram in the river with Force stealing the Haste Rune, but the Drums of Endurance now from Whisper are going to get the Eidolons to try and do as much damage here. Ari with a nice little stun on a plenty of heroes, but stuck inside the Chakram, there's nowhere he can really go. Whisper, he has a black hole here. We'll see if he wants to let it loose. This is not going to be a good opportunity for him, but Seb, a nice reload on out. And TICKLES, considering Wayne.
He's going to die to the Ghost. He's casting Spark Wave there.
Oh.
It's 2 so far. 3.
Oh my, wow.
He's just... Okay, poor thing.
Olmet's going to scan as well. He's actually underneath an OG Observer Ward as he does walk past this camp. So might be some trouble waiting for him up top lane, depending on... BZM's going to go ahead and get back action. That's going to be his fighting Force. Went in a bit aggressively here. That could commit the Remnants.
Too aggressive.
Dead? No. The life drain, certainly he's dead, right? With the Decrepify, they actually don't have enough damage. Narman, did his best to save the life of the Timber Saw, but a very nice Lucent Beam there to cancel the Timber Chain. Looking for more now. But Lornoff is here, and there's no Remnants here. BZM, he's got a lot of support here. The reload out, okay. That's going to bring BZM on back. I don't know if Yuragi was quite prepared for that. And, well, Lornoff is sure getting ready here. All the spark rates now dropping. I don't know if they can really save him. Oh, Yuragi, he's going to take a couple. He actually almost dies. Seb, quick on the mechanism. He had him in safe hands.
But no points in Eclipse, so...
Yep.
Not sure how he planned to kill
Farming Luna. It's not like full Farming Luna. There's no, points and attributes, but it's pretty farm heavy Luna. But we'll see now. Okay, the interruption. They're going to try and lock down Seb, and in fact, they might just be able to kill him inside of the cogs. Lornoff being kept alive now with the Decrepify, but it's the life drain which is going to keep him steady. Yuragi attempting to TP up, but they have plenty of damage as it's Narman who's going to be able to take down the Monkey King behind lines. That is an incredible fight from TICKLES. It started with just a little kill attempt onto the Arc Ward, and all of a sudden there was like 5 heroes there. Not a super high priority item for him, right? Because of course they can still always cancel the black hole with a hook shot. So,
relocate.
They're gonna go for it. Black hole triggered. They actually catch the clockwork trying to TP on in. That is disastrous there for Team TICKLES. Thought it was going to be a beautiful play, turns into, well, basically the reverse, except under tier 2, and that's just kind of the power of that relocate, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what OG needs to do. Try to split them up and use the relocate to catch them, and here comes BZM.
Malefice just ruining Force's day. Gets back up to the high ground at the very least. Narman is not going to be as lucky. He's going to die now on the low ground. As they do have the Wukong's command out. They have Lornoff now inside the Searing Chains. It seems like Force will be able to escape. Lorinov is not going to be able to get out of here, however, as Force just running for his life. Cut down the trees there. They did catch a glimpse of him looking for the TP out. Can they get him? Indeed. The Searing Chains from the Fog of War is going to make it 3 dead in that engagement, but kind of a team wipe if you start the fight from the top lane. Shivas, but they don't really want to go that close to the Tier 3 tower. That seems very risky.
Yeah, smoke. OG smoking up the monkey and they're coming over to defend this tower.
Could be big. There is a ward on this little cheeky
Yeah, they
cliff
see
here.
the gyro. They see the gyro alone here. They know no gyro here. That's why they're running down.
Okay, another ward set up here. They're fighting underneath. Good vision from Tickles. How big of a difference is it going to make? The relocate's coming in now. Ari setting up now the Wukong's command, but they're already on top of Whisper, who's going to have Black Hole in just 1 second. I don't really think he needs it for this fight. They've already lost both the supports. Force is going to die as well. Gyro kind of farming his way on over here. It's Lorinov trying to TP out, but the Searing Chains was ready. Gets off the Midas, but nothing more that he's going to be able to do here. Tips raining down onto BZM from his teammates as he played that fight phenomenally. He's got his Mage Slayer online, the Maelstrom.
If you engage, you die.
And 12 matches of no Roche animations really makes you appreciate the Roche animations. Clockwork going to do the Twin Gate. He's going to be killed off. A noble attempt there to try and snag the Aegis Steel, but not one that's going to be too successful in this game. Oh, of course, he's got the shard. That's how he makes so many Eidolons. Yeah, this is really so many Eidolons, though, isn't it? Okay, this is maybe an opportunity. Ducalis is going to be able to get around. What he can find with a ward now up on the high ground. This is a very split position from OG to be in, especially if they can kill Seb. That's going to be the relocate out. How quickly? They need to get him now, and they have Yuragi turning, trying to fight through this one, but he doesn't really have a team nearby. He will lose the Aegis. OG now reinforcing, but they're going to end up running through Team Tickles. Yeah, the vision. Look at that jump out from Force onto Ari. Completely stuns him up. The Chakram tearing him apart. He's going to go down. Full net, though, being forced back by BZM, and now Whisper with the black hole. He knows that there's no hookshot this time around, and he easily has the kill. Nothing Narman can do about it. Whisper activating his BKB. He'll be allowed to simply walk off of the high ground as OG walk up the enemy high ground and start deleting heroes. 2 down so far. That's the carry gyro down. BZM, careful here. BZM, we've gone a bit too deep here. I don't think he had enough mana for the remnants there, Winter. Force getting a lovely heal courtesy of the life drain, and I think that will be that engagement. Learn their lesson from that is this time at least it's going to be Team Tickles looking for another play, but fortunately the Timber Chain didn't connect, and there's way more vision here for OG. Whisper ready to go, but doesn't actually have a black hole for 75 more seconds. BZM sure as hell is ready to fight though, and Luna now with the Eclipse. They didn't get the Yules off in time. Fortunately Force receives the life drain. He's fine. BZM trying to keep this fight going, just running down these heroes as Ari this time has actually managed to catch Lorinov with the Boundless Strike. Force trying to get rid of Timbersaw, has at least forced the BKB.
BZM, he's going in.
BZM is going in, and there's going to be the relocate, bringing Yuragi up to the high ground to meet this gyrocopter. Down he goes through the Black King bar. Underneath the Tier 4 towers, they will go diving onto Ducalis and both Force. Yule Scepter at least able to purge off the Malefice, but it's just hero dying on the high ground. Not much really Tickles could do about that. BZM almost dies to the Tier 4 towers, but that might just be the game here, honestly, Winter. Base is going to be cracked wide open, especially with this Luna IO strat. A couple of buybacks ready to go here for Tickles, but they're at least going to be looking to play against Mega's best case scenario, if they get to play at all.
I mean, you have a gyro. Group up. Try to shove out lanes together to be safe.
Rocky, eager to claim the Megas here for his side. There's going to be the hook shot on him, and he's just going to be instantly killed off. And things are not looking much better. Deeper into the base, the black hole catching 2 with the Clockwork Dead. Nothing to cancel it as BZM and Yuragi just beating into Team Tickles, chasing them back into the fountain. The OG special to kill them in game number 1. Even the Dagon from Whisper. Oh my. Oh gee. When they're winning, they look like they're having fun. You can't deny that.
I'm not entirely sure what's happening
here. Mirana, by the way, picked only once in the Dacha Bapboom Western and European qualifiers. There's too many matches in the on the ESL ticket to check here.
Choose your hero.
So there's the Qua. How was this Mirana played? Let me just check that real quick.
Oh, it's a mid Mirana.
That's what I was gonna say. Is this mid? It is gonna be Shockwave at least level 1 so far. I'm very eager to draw the aggro here. Both top laners will take quite a bit of a bruising for that. And well, none of the camps are still gonna spawn. So everyone quite.
I think the more I think about it, since you asked me, I would do the Shockwave build if I feel like I need it to win the lane. Because if I do the build right and I don't win the lane, then I will feel really bad with the build. Because I can't farm as Shockwave, skewer.
Good one.
Own it.
Nice body blocks. The blood grenade. The stick charge is not nearly enough. A nice kill onto Allnet, and Ari returns the tip. Nice. Saving that one up for a bit.
For the 2 supports to move around to take the 6-minute rune, and then you have to make a decision whether you need to go mid to help out. Set up a kill or defend your tower. Seb finally gonna be killed.
I think 42 and 2 is not so bad for him. Whisper did not go into the Shockwave build at the end of the day. Careful mid lane though. Force joining this a bit late. Oh my god. But he is going to be able to get off the wall. That'll condemn Yuragi here as he's pushed back in. The illusion doing some damage here as well. Can they get anything more? Unlikely. He's going to be just fine now underneath his own tier 1 tower. Yeah, I guess so, right? He feels like he needs to be a bit more of a core. I mean, maybe that's adjustment after their first series earlier today against KZ team, where they felt like they didn't really have a core. There's an RP here, by the way. Not like I think he needs it against TICKLES, who doesn't have a 2 anyway. He'll just use it. He'll just use it. Why not? Guarantees the kill.
And Whisper slowly backing off. He might still get caught if he finishes this camp.
He was scanned. Ooh, greed. Sometimes it's not good as he is going to try and skewer away. There's a tier 1 tower here. The hookshot's off the mark into the vacuum, trapped inside the cog. They have vision for him. He's going to get killed. Ari, though, sets up 2 with the acorn shot. Rocky doesn't have the ultimate yet. Only the Orb of Corrosion to fight with. He's going Battle Fury build.
Quite a bit, you know, for OG. They're going to be trying to just like farm the map and just wait for maybe Magnus to find some pickoffs. But at the same time, because he has full empower, so he's also farming the jungle.
The hook shot here, but they feel like Seb is baiting, and he's right. BZM will go scouting behind with the Invis rune. Might be able to jump onto these 2 backliners, and is. However, Lornoff's not going to get caught there by the acorn shot. He's going to be hit by the sharpshooter. Seb able to live through that initial burst. A nice 2-man vac wall. There's an RP here on for Whisper. Blink dagger in 2 more seconds. That could be the setup there. No, looks like he's able to get out in the full mech heal there for Force. Sees him out safely, so seems like it's just the 2 supports that are dying for Tickles. They don't get much out of it. Is there going to be an RP? Ooh, Whisper cancels it last second.
And they're going to try to smoke and snag the Wisdom Rune here. I think this play might actually work out really well for OG. They still have RP. Whisper's already leading the way.
There's the RP.
That's the
secures the Wisdom Rune. Pulls him back here. Force at the ready with the vacuum, but a beautiful acorn shot. Wow. That looked clean, and now Narman, he's going to get the cogs of all time, but that is going to be a very successful, would you call it, a smoke and snag?
Nice move. Yeah, that was such a nice move. Like the Yuragi, he TP mid, clears out the wave, and immediately jumps over to the tree and tries to connect to his team without trying to clear another wave of making sure that they have the numbers there. Even if Team Tickles brought like 5 heroes, I feel like OG had enough heroes there to win the fight. You can actually get both of those items in the next 2 minutes.
Hold, I think Narman, no, he's still actually on the high ground. Roche has just slapped Force for free once. And Seb with his very annoying shard now. They're giving chase for Narman. They will catch him. It seems there's little shackles there. They're going to try and, yeah, eventually cancel his TP. It's the second bushwhack, which will do just that. Yeah, Scottish really good. Maybe even the bottom can go for it after, I don't know, after Mage Slayer? Oh, by the way, Ari has the Mage Slayer this game. That's pretty cool. Does work on the Acorn shot now. Ari, I think he's getting out of this one, though. Gonna die to Lornoff. Whisper has, now actually the Orchid. Scan.
Radiant are
On the
scanning.
BZM, they do see him. They have an idea where he's at. They're going to throw the rocket for. They've scouted him there. Another leap. Narman is not going to be able to find his man, I don't think. Oh, they do! Of course, the battery assault. It's trapped inside the cogs. There's another leap charge. The cog pushback, but he is dead. That's a huge loss for OG, actually. Team Tickles then, they'll smoke.
Oh, they're coming through the gate.
Going
They're gonna run into heroes
here.
here.
They see Ari right on top of him here. This is a really, really good Gale Force win, but it's going to still end up with Ari likely dead. Just a support here. But the kills now Starting to come in favor here for Team Tickles. Now it is daytime, right? So Daytime Roche is just chilling in the pit. I don't know if it's really on the table yet for Team Tickles, to be honest.
There's a chance he'll just die from full tonight.
It's true.
But then again, they have the Darkseer aura. So maybe he feels like he can play aggressive because of the mech.
Right, and there's a Solar Crest.
Here we go.
He's just going in. They just want to kill Whisper before the RP comes out, and it's an easy kill despite Seb's best efforts. The trailing force here. The ward, I think it just barely spotted him, but Lorinoff and now Onlit ready to go in 5 seconds. BKB and a Chemical Rage. There is going to be no RP here as Narman kicks things off. He traps Whisper inside the Shackle, though. Actually catching Force, but there's just not a lot of follow-up. The Silence, he gets off all of the auras now, as well as Whisper still fighting through this one. The Mechanism heal, it's only going to be dead. A dead Clockwork. A really nice Shackles again prevents Force from getting off the wall. He did get off the vacuum, but that's not going to be enough for them to win this fight. Onlit losing the fight as Yuragi inside of the Wukong's command is nearly unkillable. He's going to avoid it. It's going to be caught instead by the Roche, but they have everything ready here. Narman gets the cogs up, but doesn't actually trap any heroes now. He's going to be hit by the double shockwave of Whisper. The vision being cut now by Yuragi.
Roche is so low. Elk loses his Chemical Rage.
That BKB. There's a back wall at the ready as Whisper going in, looking for the RP, pushing Lorinoff into the corner as there's going to be the Orchid onto Ducalis. Yuragi's in, but the Wukong's command doesn't actually really get anyone. But Roche, he's falling low. Ducalis 1v1ing versus Whisper. There's going to be a beautiful, oh my goodness, the back wall combo out from the hook shot. Aegis is going to be on Onlit as finally the RP comes out. Oh, Yuragi trying to fight through this one with the Jinku Mastery, but he's gonna get the lifesteal. I thought they had him there with the decrep as it's BZM inside the pit who was just firing just deadly shots here inside the fight, but now he doesn't have vision inside the pit. Onlit, he's just regenning with the Chemical Rage, but his team's losing the fight without him. Force, he's gonna get caught by the Gleipnir. They actually see Onlit with it as well as he tosses over the Unstable Concoction. He's gonna try and play some cleanup duty here, but he's only actually got through BZM. The rest of OG dancing around this fight, dancing on the graves of Team Tickles as they might be able to get this Aegis. Whisper, no blink here. The Skewer already used. The Orchid, maybe not.
20 seconds. Aegis is gonna expire. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be used right now. OG wants to smoke. They're trying to fight.
Oh, Force.
As soon as the Aegis expires.
No, he's gonna get caught first. He really needs to get off his spells. The RP actually connects onto 2. And that's going to be the gem fed on over to OG. OG now running up to the high ground. Team Tickles, they have perfect vision on everything here. Onlit, he's just going to look for the TP out. They've used RP, so he's safe under the cover of the BKB as Seb is going to be killed by the Sonic Wave. Whisper, Yule's up, still giving chase here. We'll see what they can find. They know where he's at. The arrow's going to miss, but the Boundless Strike will not. 3 heroes dead again in exchange only for Seb. All these OG fights, they're just getting away with it time after time.
They have to try to start the fight with the Elk. I mean, he's on the ward right now.
Yeah.
No BKB.
No BKB.
So dead.
He is going to blink away, but there's just too many OG heroes here. Seb's already dropped the tip, so you better get the kill, boys. And they have. This game, Winter, the writing is appearing on the walls, and that writing is basically all the OG fans typing bat chest into the chat because their team is just closer here. Another step closer constantly here, getting into a second major tournament here. Not a major capital M, but a big tournament of the year. Dream League Season 20.
They're going to be really busy next month.
They
Let's
are.
just put it that way.
They are. Lots of travel for them. I'm sure they're going to be overjoyed to be back and playing some Tier 1 Dota. BZM kicking this one off with the BKB. The vacuum wall is just not on the money here. Narman, he just can't escape, and Force has no way out of that one either. He's got buyback. Ooh, Clockwork's barely going to stay alive inside of his fountain, but the buildings, the base, it's all busted here for Tickles. This one, it's over, Winter. It's just over.
Yeah. I mean, right now they can maybe try one last hurrah. You can buy back with the Darkseer, try to vacuum into Elk stun.
Yeah, but there's an RP, there's BKBs, there's a Wukong's command. See how patient OG want to play it. Who am I kidding? They're going immediately there for that third set of barracks. Waiting even a second. Yuragi too fast on the BKB, and that's going to be why Sonic Wave trying to push him back. He's actually nearly dead here. Does need to get off a little bit more of a lifesteal here. Lest he go down. The RP keeps Lorinoff inside.
Yuragi's dead.
But they did actually kill Yuragi. That's over 2,000 gold for him. The hook shot from Narman intercepting Whisper. Unfortunately, the self-stun on the unstable concoction, it's not going to matter. They get Whisper. He's almost worth another 2,000 gold. All right. Big soon here for Whisper. Alerting OG. The fact that there are enemy heroes here. He's going to get almost fully into the pit. His smoke's still intact. He sees Roshan spawn. Ari is going to run right into a bunch of enemies, but they don't actually see him. There's the hook shot on in, but they actually keep Ulnit outside, so Ari gets a couple 4-steps, and he is free. Ulnit does manage to get off the Wukong.
They just need to kite the BKB.
They are going to get the clockwork. Ulnit, he's already been kited out from his BKB duration, as well as this chemical rage, but he does manage to put that Trickster's Cloak to a bit of use. They need some protection here. A big vacuum onto 3. Can they turn it into anything? Ulnit, he needs more life. He needs more HP. The life drain keeping him topped up. He is still alive, but it's only him and Lornoff now. And Ulnit, he's not alive for much longer. Yuragi, a double kill for him. This is quite the game for them here. Hugna's got the buyback. Elk's got the buyback, but he has no BKB. The tips are coming out now. OG back onto the bottom tier 3 towers to close out this game. Soon to be a 3 versus 4 here. There's the buyback now from Ulnit. Yuragi's already got the dieback, however, onto Ducalis. As Narman doing what he can, but he's with the hook shot. Lornoff able to at least find a kill here onto Seb. That's the gem back on over to the silence onto Lornoff. He's got a blink, but can't use it in time. And now in trouble is Ulnit. He's actually losing the fight to the monkey. The 4-step doesn't get him off the map, and now Narman's going to go down. Ari picks up the triple kill, and that's going to force the GG from Team Tickles. OG have qualified in 2 games here. Very, very well played to them.
Yep. Congratulations to OG. Definitely showed they are the better team here, winning